So let me give you just a brief walk around of probably one of the nicest, cleanest vehicles that I have in inventory right now. We're going to talk about it and some of the really neat, unique things that this vehicle does. So let's start off. This is a 2020 Cadillac XT4, which I didn't know a whole lot about this vehicle. It's got a looks like a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder in it, automatic transmission, power windows, power locks. You know, your typical Cadillac stuff. Memory seats. It's heated and cooled. It's got Apple CarPlay. Does a lot of cool things. One thing this does have is massaging seats. I'm going to show that to you here in just a minute. Run around 50,000 miles on this one. Again, it is that 4-cylinder turbo. You can see this one does have the backup camera, does have backup sensors. I think when I drove this, I averaged about 26 miles a gallon. Seemed pretty peppy. There's things I liked about it. When I first drove it, I wasn't a huge fan. It really kind of took me driving back in it for it to really grow on me. But again, this thing's in great shape. I mean, no dents, no dings. I mean, this thing is super clean. The interior is as well. We'll walk around and take a look in it in a second. But again, a 2020 Cadillac XT4. Again, it's got really good miles. This thing actually was quite a bit of fun to drive. Give me just a few minutes and let me get on the inside of it, and we'll take a peek and talk about some of the things it does. Alright, so we're going to get in it. We'll just go ahead and click that remote start. Oh, I forgot you got to hold it. What? Do it again. I did it wrong. I was thinking this is my van. So, locked and get in it. Key in my pocket. You're going to hit that button right there. It's going to open it up. So one thing you will notice is they have the typical Cadillac equipment, the memory seats, but down here, right there, that is massaging seats. So the backs and the bottoms will move. So get in it, letting the remote start run. So come in, you're going to hit the button. As you can see, everything's going to come to life. No warning lights on the dash. Now this is one thing that is kind of my one complaint about this vehicle. This is the one thing I did not like when I drove it. You see where your miles per hour are up here, and you see where your range is at. I wish they were flipped around. I wish your speed was down there. I wish my speed was down there, and then everything else was up in that screen. But overall, not too bad. You've got over here your heated seats, your range for the adaptive cruise. You've got steering wheel audio controls, and this will control this screen right here. So this will move like your oil life, tire pressures, all that good stuff. So 25 miles per gallon is about what this is averaging. Pretty accurate. I'm going to hit OK on the touch screen. This is kind of the part that took me a little getting used to. This is one thing I'm going to show you. So it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen's nice, but down here, these controls, so these are actually up, down controls. So it took me forever to figure out that it's actually an up and a down and not just a push button. But you've got, heated and cooled seats. You've got heated steering wheel. I'm going to hit the massagers. You're going to see that come up, you see there. Let me hit it again. Alright. I got that on a 3 roll. This will go for about 30 minutes. And then you can change that intensity down to 2, to 1. So it's got 3 different settings on the massaging seats. the typical automatic temperature control. The one other thing I really give them kudos for is these controls here. So very similar to a BMW, you could actually in CarPlay, you can actually just advance your music here, turn your volume up, everything. So as I move that knob, you'll see me move it, and you're going to notice up here everything change. This little thing gets very annoying until you get used to it. Then you end up becoming kind of okay with it, but every once in a while you'll kind of forget how it works. But it's more of a Euro shifter, very similar to what you'd find in a BMW or Mercedes. It's pretty cool, but it does take some getting used to. You really do have to drive it for a little bit to get used to how that works. You've got USB ports down here, heated and cooled seats, all that good stuff. In the back, I'm gonna say size wise, this is probably, and again, I don't know much about this model. Probably like your Volvo XC40. It's gonna be that size. Let me hit the unlocks. So your Volvo XC40, probably your one series BMW. You've got an okay amount of room in the back. I mean, again, keep in mind this is a small SUV. You do have heated seats in the back, so you've got controls back there. So second row heated seats, you've got USB ports. It's even got the fast charging ports in the back as well. So this thing definitely has a good amount of equipment. I'm going to take you around this passenger side. I'm going to show you in the back real quick. That is a power lift gate, so that does come up. Does have WeatherTech floor mats. Like I said, this thing is super, super clean. In great shape. It's ready to go. Good gas mileage. It has, it's going to give you that Cadillac luxury. Like I said, a couple little things that I didn't much care for, but it's not anything that wouldn't keep me from buying it. It drives out well. If you're looking for one of these, this thing is in excellent shape. So you're around to the front. Even the passenger side, even your passenger side seats have that massaging feature right down there. So both sides are massaging. They're heated and cooled. Again, this thing's like brand new. It's in great shape. You can see it's got the auto start stop you can turn off. It's got a sport mode in it. Really just kind of a neat one overall. And this one is going to be a wrap on the 2020 Cadillac XT4. Thanks for taking the time to watch my Cadillac XT4 video. It is a car that grew on me after I drove it for a day. Does a lot of neat stuff. If you like this kind of content, please take the time to subscribe to my channel. I'd like to do more stuff like this. Give this video a thumbs up and a like. Again, thanks for taking time to watch the video, and I will see you soon in the next one. Thinking the next one may be a truck. We'll see what happens.